Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Inside Line Racing. This is ILR5 on the PS4 side, and we are at round number 6 here in Monte Carlo for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's been on the calendar since 1955, and it's been and still is the jewel in Formula One's crown. I am Jess, and I will be in the commentary box once again tonight. It's a track where everybody wants to win because of the difficulty in completing a lap. Mainly because of the track extending, or for the most part, corner cutting isn't an option here, and it's kind of hard to move out of the way, basically. But I will go through certain bits in a minute. Now, before we go to qualifying, I'll just have a quick run down of the standings. So we've got Cowboy in the Mercedes, who is leading the championship by 10 points to Dan. In second place, we have NWBB on 43 points from third place. Jack Hawkey in fourth place. Beto in fifth place. Ron Lyon in sixth. Jay Carty in seventh. Milos in eighth. Casper in ninth. And Coloman. Coloman is now a full-time driver, so it's great to have him. He was reserved for a couple of races, but now he is full-time. We have Surumi or Squimmy, or how you say his name, in 11th. Abassi 12th. Pete 13th. Specialist 14th. S-Boy 15th. Pinsky 16th. Cam K 17th, IXC Fun 18th. So IXC Fun, Collins and Khalifa yet to score. So I'll go through the constructors during the formation lap actually. But here we go. We are at qualifying. So I'm currently running on board with Roberto Mancini in the Alfa Romeo, who's currently 5th in the standings. Now, strategy is a bit mixed around this circuit. You can either do soft to hard or medium to hard, or you could do soft, medium, medium. The softs is one of those tracks where the softs, you can take it for quite a while. I haven't tried the softs on this circuit. I was debating in my ILR8 race to do the softs. It was really hard for me to decide what strategy I was going to do. So I wonder how hard the drivers are going to cope with tonight with the strategy here. So I'm just going to check to see if we're live actually. I think we are. Please pray to God that we're live, because I don't want to end up talking to myself. And Roberto comes across the line in P3. Yes, we are live. Yes, that is good news for me. So yeah, Roberto in P3. And I will need to check the weather report in a minute as well. We do have a new driver. I'm not sure if he's reserve or not, but he's in the Williams tonight anyway. Zach Jarvis, and I'm checking actually. Yes, he is reserved because he's replacing Aero Specialist. Now, there's a lot of people trying to move out of the way, and again, like I said, there's not many places to move out of the way, so this is where we'll see things a little bit trickier tonight. Now, I just need to see if I can hear myself. I can. It is all good. Job is a good one, and I did tweet the link as well, so, you know. And I think one person that's been looking strong in Monaco this weekend is Pete. And he's in P10 at the moment. Now, in the tier I was in, the fastest lap time was I think a 1:10. But due to the fact that this is a higher tier, I expect we can see a lot of, basically, we will see much quicker lap times. Now, Pete, like some people, have got a pink helmet and the number 19 on their car to pay tribute to Antoine Hubert, who sadly got killed in the F2 race on Saturday. So you may see a few people in pink or black helmets today to pay tribute, which is good, to mark their respects, to be honest. I did the same in my ILR8 race, where I wore a pink helmet and wore the number 19 as well. And Pete's just cut the corner, but luckily it was his out laps, or his in laps, it's all right. Dan has just gone fastest with a 109.8. We see people in this tier getting to the 108s, but 109 right off the bat from Dan is pretty good. So Dan's moved out the way from someone else, not sure who. Ron Line is in P2, he's going on one of his laps now. He's just improved to 1.10. 0.226 as well. And I wonder how many cars are going to finish today. In my race, only 13 cars finished. But we're going to beat the record. Hopefully we're going to get more than that finish this race. In Baku we had 15 in ILR5. Hopefully we'll get more than that, please. That'll be amazing. I'm setting a goal for the drivers tonight, to be honest. Now we also got to get more views for the ILR4 because Lenny is commentating on that again, and I want to beat him so bad. Only joking. You can choose what stream you want to, but it will just have it'll be a nice feeling to see other things. But anyway, NWBB pole, he's 109.7, so he's improved to 86 thousandths of a second. Yeah, he has actually. So that is pretty good. Zach Jarvis and IXC Fun are the only guys to not set a lap time at the moment. So he's going to do all he can, and he's going to get a bit of a tow from Colo Man as well. Now, I expect big things from Colo Man because he's been quite consistent, and he's got 25 points in the bag this season, even as of being a reserve. So, you know, he's one to watch out for, and I don't think Zach Jarvis has just set a lap. Nope, he's on his flyer at the moment. He's got enough ERS to play with, so I think he'll be all right. I swear to God, hopefully he'll be all right. Anyway, I'm just waiting for the ILR tweet to come out, because yes, I can retweet it and all that jazz, but it hasn't come out yet. I wonder if anyone else apart from Pete is wearing pink helmets or wearing the number 19. I'd see Fun might. I don't know. I'm not sure, but obviously I think everyone wore it. Oh, we got a Bassi that's wearing a pink helmet. And is he wearing? Yeah, he is the number 19 as well. That is good to see. And in the formation lap, I will be doing a moment silence for a little bit whilst the cars go. So I usually talk about tyre strategy at this point, but I've already talked about it earlier on. But to pay our respects, we'll just do a moment silence in the formation lap, and then towards the end of the formation lap, I will start speaking again. So I know the main moment of silence were taken in ILR 1, 2, and 3, but you know, I want to pay tribute to, because you know, Antoine Hubert was a very good driver in my eyes anyway, and he has worked very hard in the racing community, and make sure in lap number 19, guys, as well. Oh, has Bassi lost his front wing? He's slowing down, or is he moving out of the way? But anyway, on lap number 19, to put some love hearts in the chat with the hashtag AH19, that would be amazing. It'll be nice just to get. I'll probably get one in as well to share the love, but the stream will be delayed a little bit, so I'll have to wait until it goes to lap 19 on the stream, because it might be different for you guys. If you see me doing it early, then I probably won't be doing it early. So yeah, I did see a McLaren go off. That was Jack Hawkey. Was he moving out of the way of one line? I think he was. And get your predictions in for who you think is going to get pole position in the chat. Now, what I've noticed around here as well, track position around Monaco is key. It's very key, because I think the only overtaking spot usually is the start from the straight, really, and also potentially round here, and also through the tunnel section. So those, I think, are the three potential overtaking spots, I think. So we'll watch out for this, guys. And Dan has gone fastest again with a 109.5. So as he goes past Massenet and approaching the casino square, as a lot of people like to go out for their holidays, as I would say. Now, who can I follow on a lap? I don't think many people on a lap. Maybe Pinsky could be on one. He could be on one. So he is going past Massenet and Casino now. You'll be as far to the right as possible and brake when you see the pedestrian road crossing. And then make sure that you go to the left to get best possible exit, and aim to the right hand side, going into one of the hardest corners on the circuit. And the tree shadow is the best place to brake there as well. And as he's hit the wall, so that's his lap done. But I don't think he's got any damage. I think that might have been some minor damage. I think that was a similar mistake I made in qualifying, where I did that. But I think the only mistakes I made in terms of wing damage, I think I only had minor wing damage, but I was able to keep going. And I was, to myself, I was thinking, I think I'm going to get red front wing. I never got red front wing at all in the race, which I was shocked about. But anyway, yeah, no, Pinsky's lost the right part of his front wing. No, left part of his front wing. So he's going to go into the pits, and he has one more chance. And Cam K has retired, and so he is not going to get a lap in, and he's going to be starting from the back of the grid. And Pete was doing purple first and second sectors, but before he binned it in the swimming pool, so he lost his front wing as well. So he would have been on pole. So Pete, you let me down. Only joking. I love you, Pete, really. I'm actually meeting some of these guys at an event in about a week's time, a week on Saturday. So that's exciting, because I've raced with two of these guys last season. So we decided to meet up and do some karting together. I know I'm going to do horrible, to be honest. I'm not the best at karting. I might see if I could get a karting session locally at my local karting place to get some practice in. I know it might not be the same track, but who cares? So Zach, I'm just going to see. I think everyone is between 109 to 110s from the top 11. And let me just check to best, actually. So the top 12 has set their fastest lap time on the soft compounder tyres so far. And then we've got Cowboy on the mediums, Pete on the mediums, Swimmy who set his best on the mediums. So let me go back to fitted again. And everyone is going out on the softs at the moment. Well, I was going to go out on the softs for my final one, but I just didn't want to take the chance, really. And I wanted to avoid carnage, to be honest. And I think that's what some people will be taking advantage of. And Cam K, if he could stay at the back and if he could stay out of trouble, then he can gain so many positions. So he's probably going to do what I do. And we got good old Corey in the chat. Nice to see you, Corey, who is rooting for Khalifa in the Ferrari. He's currently 8th at the moment. He's in the pits. I think he will have time to get one more lap in, I assume. So a lot of people, to be honest, are nervous at Monaco. I don't know, it's just one of those things where if you make a wrong turn, you're going to hit a wall and you're going to hit your front wing. Whereas in other tracks, you're going to hit the gravel track. In this track, you're going to only hit the wall. So that's what makes it so bad. But it also depends on your setup as well. You need to get your setup absolutely right. Otherwise, it's going to cost so many time. But there's one line is finding some time. I think he's going to have time for 2 more laps, I think, on those soft tyres as well. Now, I did go through the standings. I'll go through the constructors quickly. So even though Mercedes did a bottle job in China and Baku, they're on top of the championship. Constructors with Cowboy and Casper on 94 points. And then we got Sauber in second with 78. We got Red Bull in third with 64. We got Toro Rosso in fourth place with 47. We've got NWBB with a racing point on 43. Jack Corky in the McLaren with Coleman on 42 in 6th place. Williams with 38 points in 7th. Bassi, Renault 26 points. Haas 23 points and Ferrari 15 points, with Pete the only person scoring points for the Ferrari team, but Khalifa only joined last week. But he's looking strong to possibly get some points. Now, basically, if you do finish, you will get a good result without a shadow of doubt. You will probably most likely go and get points. So that is what's probably going to be on most people's minds today. And I think a few people are here as well to work out what the strategy is. But I think the strategy I should have done was soft to hards. But I don't know. But I was debating to go to the softs to the end of my race, but I was worried I was going to hit into a wall because the softs are mega quick on this game. But anyway, Peter's retired then, so he's no longer, he's going to stay in 16th. So I don't think people can have much for toe, except if you go around here. Now Ron Lyon's about to set another lap as he comes across the line 1:09.5. That's P3. He has time for one more lap, and he's going to have more fuel as well. So he's got to save his ERS. He's on 30% at the moment. He's not going to have enough. So he's got a balance between, I think, 5th and 4th, I think. But let's go on board with Dan. He's going through past the tunnel. And I think we've seen in a few races in the tiers this evening where we've seen a lot of people cut the corner through there. Me included. I did that. What an idiot. And we'll be watching people who don't cross the pit. Well, don't exit the pit lane. Better. Me included, because I did that, which was annoying. 2 attempts, P2. As online, I don't think he's going to get a lap in, even though, an S-boy, his teammates there. Right, the checker flag has fallen. I'm going to see who could be on a lap that could be fastest. We'll have to wait and see. I've got to let my cat out in a minute, actually. So this will be a perfect chance to get a moment of silence in at some point. But Huberto goes in. Huberto is very committed to that corner. I don't think it's going to be fast. I think a lot of people have retired, actually. So I don't think they could go faster. But we'll see. He's 1/10 quicker in that second sector. So he's looking to improve. You've got to be as close to the wall as you can around here. As he goes towards the final corner. Nobody dives into the pit lane. And Kolo Man, oh my god. He's almost hit Dan. Luckily, Dan avoided him like a hawk. But let's follow Dan again. Because he is on a charge. No, he's not. He's not on a charge because he's 7 seconds down. 7 seconds down, I mean. Milos, he can't improve. I don't think anyone can improve, actually. No, they can't. So NWBB is on pole position. Oh my god, the AI is. The AI is having like a traffic jam across the tunnel section. Okay, that is interesting. Very interesting. So yeah. So, and also NWBB AI has kind of binned it as well. Very interesting there. So, and ILR just tweeted, so I'm going to retweet. There we go, before I forget. And who are we waiting for? I think S-Boy's still in the pits. I think we're just waiting for S-Boy to go into the pits, are we? Wait, he's in the pits. Who are we waiting for then? Is somebody still out? Oh, wait, okay, no, it's fine. Everyone, it just takes a long time for the game to register that S-Boy was actually still in the pits, so yeah. So, here are your results then. We've got NWBB on pole with by 1/10 of a second to ILRT Dan. And we've got Ron Line in 3rd, Kona Man in 4th, S-Boy 5th, Milos 6th, Khalifa 7th, Swimmy in 8th, Huberto 9th, Callboy 10th, Casper 11th, Pinsky 12th, Walkie 13th, Jay Carty 14th, IXE Fun 15th, Pete 16th, Zach 17th, Abassi 18th, and Cam K 19th. But he was 3 seconds off the pace, but there are still pretty good lap times for ILR5 anyway, so very, very impressive indeed. So we're now going to have a moment of silence while the guys have their formation lap to remember the loss and the great things that Antoine Hubert has done throughout his whole career. And it looks like it's going to be a dry race, so no rain to be seen, but here we go. Here is a moment of silence. You'll still hear the game audio, though. Right, okay, so that was the moment of silence. And it's now time to go quickly through the tyre strategy. So the top 10, they have to start on the tyres that they set their fastest lap on, which is a soft. They can either do soft, medium, medium, or soft to hard. Then we've got the ones we've got free choice, which is Casper, Pinsky, Zach, Abassi, and Camke. They're on the mediums, so they'll probably do mediums to hard. Jack Corky and Jay Card today on the hards. And Ike Fun and Pete on the softs. So all three tyres used today, and let's see if people can make it past turn 1. Now, it is going to be crucial for guys to stay out the way. But anyway, we've got the 5 red lights coming on your screen now, and no, I don't want that camera. There we go. We got the right camera in the end. We got the 5 red lights here in Monaco. The engines are revving, and it's lights out, and away we go. And looks like we've got an even start from MWBB and Dan going into turn 1. Oh, God, there's contact already. S-Boy, we already lost one driver of S-Boy, so he's out the race. And we're already seeing quite a few carbon fibres already. I'm quite surprised we haven't got a safety car. Some people being a little bit too aggressive. We've got a bit of a loss of front wings already then, as we've got Milos who's going to try and make a move around the outside into the tunnel, well, to the tricky corner section. I don't know how he did it, but he did very well. And we got our first penalty this session already for ignoring yellow flag for Camke. But that is Milos up in position. Kono Man has dropped down a position as well. He's lost his front wing. So Milos might gain another position here from Polo as he goes past into the tunnel section. And he does that easily as well. And Swimmy is trying to get past as well. We won't see the position changes much until we get to the second lap. Oh, someone almost going into the wall there. He's got major damage, Cola Man. So I think I've jinxed him in terms of commentators cursing. So I do apologise, Cola Man, if you're watching. Yeah, he's majorly damaged his front wing there, and he's going to go into the pits. And Khalifa is up into P4 of this race so far. So he's the one who's gaining an advantage by avoiding the trouble and the carnage, and he's up into 4th place. So, and he's right behind Ron Line as well. So Ron Line having a good start as well. The top 2 having a good start. Milos having a great start as well. But Cola Man all the way down to Pete. No, Camke is diving in to the pits. That is quite a lot of people who are diving into the pits at the moment. So, yeah. Wait, what? Jack Hawkeye's on the set of the Inters. Now, I don't know what the weather is because I forgot to check the chat. Are we going to be expecting rain? Because I don't think so. Has he chosen the wrong tyre or something? Or it might be Cody's messing around with him. I don't know. But, yeah, that's Jack Hawkeye's race done and dusted. Hawkeye's race done and dusted because they put them on the wrong tyres. On the Inters anyway. Or it might be a glitch. I don't know. I've never seen that happen before in a dry race where someone just puts on Inters. So it might, somebody must be telling me something here. We'll see. But anyway, DRS is now enabled, and we've got Dan right on the back of NWBB as we're just going past the casino. And there we go to them, about to go into the Mirror. You're going to go to the right a little bit, and then go to the tunnel as he stays behind him for this part of the lap. And he keeps in ERS mode at 2 at the moment as he's actually bumped up to 5. So he's going to try. I think he's going to try for a move around this section here. Is he going to? Oh, he almost touched him. Oh, Dan, that was a mistake. I think that might have been a corner cutting warning, which was a shame. And we got Wade in the chat. Hello, and he's asked me how my Monaco race went. Actually, it went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I finished. I got P10 on track, but because of my 3-second time penalty, I got P11. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So, yeah. But it's not about me. It's about this race here. So, but it's just asking your question. And Khalifa is right on the tail end of Ron Line as well. I think he's gaining on Ron Line a second a lap as well. So that is impressive as we got yellow flag in sets of 1. Who could that be? I can't really tell, to be honest. The game's probably not telling me. But we may see a few people going to the pits. Luckily, Jack went into the right, pitted to the right tyres. He pitted to the hards now. But that's the wrong tyre choice. Going on the intermediate tyres has definitely compromised his race. So it is a shame. And I think Dan has lost a bit of time as well. But I think the damage, no, Dan has got less damage from that. So I think he's going to be all right. I think he's going to go to about lap 10. I don't know how long the softs last around here. How long they can last for the first stint, because I never tried it myself. But we shall see anyway, as Khalifa looks so committed once again. I'm getting rev glitches from him, which I don't want to happen, so I'm just going to go out shot for him, and Milos is right behind him as well. So Khalifa has got to make a move on, because Milos is in the middle of the train as well. We've got Swimmy as well, and maybe Cowboy could join in this action as well, maybe. You know. But anyway, I want to make sure that these guys are giving it absolute all, and they are giving it their absolute all around here, to be honest. And the ones that did defend in have done obviously very well. And Zach has just, I think he's lost position to Cam K. Zach, oh no, Pete's going for another front wing change, and so is Zach. So they're on for 2 stops. And let me just check how many stops people have done so far. Now, so Pete and Jack are the only guys who do 2 stops, as well as Zach as well. Or Zach actually might have only done 1. Yeah, Zach's only done 1 for that one. Jake Artsy up into 11th, so not too bad. As we have got a variety of battles happening, some people trying to close up to the gap as well, and I think Zach is already getting lapped already, so Zach is struggling by the sound of things from the way that he is driving around Monaco. So his debut in ILR is not going so well, but we've got people that are taking advantage of that, and if you don't give up, you should be fine. So I think we've got Khalifa that's ahead of this mini train, who's a train driver. It's a joke I like to use in other leagues I'm in. I might bring it here as well. So, one thing I forgot to do, Supercharge Award goes to Abassi. Now, he started in 18th place. He started second to last, and he's all the way up into 9th place. That is very impressive for the Renault driver. So he gets my Supercharge Award this week. So, well done to him. So, very well deserving. And, yeah, another big gainers as well, who were close. IXC Fun, his teammate, IXC Fun's doing very well. Quite shocked about his performance. He's up into 10th right now. He's gained 5 places. Jay Carthy's gained 3. Cam K's gained 4. Khalifa's gained 3. Milos has gained 1. Swimmy's gained 2. Cowboy has gained 3. Sorry, he's in 10th place at the moment. And Huberto has gained 1. So, for those of you that don't know what the Supercharge Award is, basically the Supercharge Award is the person who gains the most positions after the end of lap 3. But I forgot this time, so I did it at the end of lap 6. But at least I remembered this time, so don't hold a grudge. Don't hold a grudge, guys. Do not hold a grudge. But anyway. Cam K's out of the race. Let me just go on board. Is there anyone that I can go on board with to see? I think it might be the turn 1, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm seeing if I could. I'll just go on board with. I'll go on board with NWBB to see if I could catch up. We got a battle with Khalifa as well. No, actually the other. I can't see. And Zach's out as well. So already down 3 drivers already. But Dan's now 1.86 behind MWBB. So MWBB is putting a charge, but Dan is not giving up. He's using his positive attitude. Pinsky has got a 3-second time penalty to his name. Milos is right behind Khalifa though, so Khalifa has dropped some time to Ronline, so Ronline looking impressive. Pate's right as well. As all that was close from Swimmy, he almost hit into the back of the Williams. So lap 18, 19 as well, we'll see people go onto the medium tyres. And in the next 2 or 3 laps as well, we'll see people go onto the, well, from the medium tyres to the hards, and then a few laps time will be softs to hards or soft to mediums, I don't know. If they were to go on the mediums, do soft, medium, medium, they will do a 2-stop. They'll probably do pit now, I think. Yeah, they'll pit now if they want to do that, I think. So, yeah. Because otherwise, it's not going to last long until the end of the race. Oh! Khalifa has binned it on the final corner. And he's lost, I think he's lost his rear wing. I think his front wing's fine. And Huberto, I think, is going to get past him on the outside. Yes, he does. And I think he's ghosted a little bit as well. Oh, no, what a shame. He had a very good start, but I think that might have been a mistake of his own. But sometimes you may fall out of your rhythm a little bit as well. But I think the damage that he has got is minor because he's still able to catch up to the guys. Obviously, he's under a lot of traffic at the moment as Jack Corky is a lap behind him. So he is hoping to get past him soon. But hopefully they will let each other pass pretty soon as well. So I'll just see if Khalifa's lost any time, actually. I don't think he has. Coleman is making up for lost time. He's up to 11th on the hards. I wondered those hards are going to last to the end. I don't know. They last for, I know, in the race I've commentated on, well, I was watching, I was even commentating. No, it was PC, actually. It was PC ILR on Tuesday. I was watching it. And I think there was about 30 laps, I think I saw. Was it 31? Oh, Colo. That was almost close on hitting to the back of J Carty there. But there we go. Yeah, Khalifa is changing his front wing. And so is Ronline pitting? Did he have a front wing change? I don't really know about that one. But he's gone to yeah, he must have had a front wing change as he's gone on to the set of the medium compounded tyres as well. So there he goes. He's right at the front of the train of J Carty as well. So J Carty doing well in 9th place. I do believe he started on the hard as well. And as Coleman's going to try and get around the outside. Well, it's going to be absolutely tight around here if he was going to make the move done. People are being too ambitious with the moves today. Oh, J Carty made a mistake there and he almost touched Casper. Oh my God. That was almighty. That would have been an almighty shunt, but luckily he backed out. He backed out that move that he was going to make, and he decided to let it easy on that one. Oh, and he made a mistake again on the tunnel section. He's going to have to pit again, and Khalifa's got a 3-second time penalty. So he's down into 13th. So more penalties are starting to go left, right, and centre here as IXC Fun goes into the pits as well. But I do believe that's for his scheduled stop. Nope, I think it is, but he's got a bit of minor front wing damage as well. But I do believe it is scheduled stop. He's doing a 2-stop as well then, because there's no way, like I said earlier, there is no way that the mediums were going to make it to the end of the race. No way. Unless these guys can prove me wrong. I did see someone almost try it in another league I was commentating a few weeks ago, but they had a puncher. So that didn't work out for them. Obviously, I am not going to say the league on this stream, because obviously I don't want to advertise other leagues on the stream, but there we go. As we've got NWBB, he's stopping, Swimmy's stopping as well from mediums. Quite shocked. More people are doing 2 stops around it. I thought a lot more people will be going to the hard tyres. So I think it's turning out to be a 2-stop race for some of these guys. Unless the people on the hards can prove me wrong and go on the soft compounder tyres, and I don't know, but you never know. Because the hards can last forever, but you never know. They just don't want to take that risk. But the mediums, when I was driving on the mediums earlier in my race, they have so much grip, honestly. You can make it last for quite a bit, actually. But when it gets to about this point in the race, you'll have like 28 laps to go. And you'll get into a tricky situation, and you'll be like, right, what shall I do here? Shall I pit now, or should I wait? Or should I, wait until the best possible opportunity later on to pit as well? It's just very tight. Now we've got Ben Morgan in the chat. Nice to see you. He's rooting for Dan. He's still currently in second. He's still out of DRS range to NWBB as well. Jack Hawkey is out of the session there. So 9 laps on the hard tyres. But unfortunately, that makes it the 4th retirement today, which is good. Which is actually, no, it's not good. I don't know why I said it's good that we have a 4th retirement. I'm a ball for saying that, but there we go. We've got another yellow flag. I don't know who that is for, but we're starting to see battles developing between Milos and Abassi. Then Abassi's been on the tyres for 12 laps. Is he going to push the soft, or is he, I think he's going to do the hard strategy, or he might go on another set of mediums. I don't know. He would have pitted right now if he was going on another set of the mediums, so he's probably going to do medium to hard. But I found out, in particularly in this corner, oh no, J-Cart is out as well. Right, Jess, stop jinxing people with retirements, because I think in like 2 laps there's people retiring, and I've seen a bit of carbon fibre again. As Abassi, he's still right behind Milos. I think, to be honest, Abassi's looking favourable for a top 6 finish, because he is looking very impressive right now in the Renault. As we got the Hassels almost trying to make a move there as well. Abassi's pitting earlier than I thought he was going to be. Is he going on the hard tyres? I think he is. Yeah, he is. So he is pitting up. He has to set. Wait, I think he was having a 5-second stop go. But then I saw like the sound effect of people changing the tyres. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe right now, to be honest. But that pushes people up the order. But they won't be for long. So I do believe everybody has pitted. Yep, everyone has pitted either due to damage or due to the regular stop as well. So, and Casper's looking very feisty. No, it's not Casper, it's Colo Boy actually. Looking very feisty behind Colo Man. Now, is he going to bump the ERS to 5? He's got enough to go through in the tunnel. Is he going to go all the way up into ERS mode? No. He tries to make a move though at this low ERS, which was quite ambitious for him. And it would have been good if he made it done. Got it done. I think he would have got it done if he bumped the mode up higher, I think. But I wonder if he's going to bump it up in the start-finish straight and bump his ERS mode to ERS mode 5. We shall see anyway. We shall see. As we've got, he's going to try and make, yep, he's bumping up to 3rd. He's bumping down to 2nd again. I think he's not going to try for a move, unfortunately, through turn 1. He decided, nope, I'm a bit too further back to make it, so he decided not to. So he's safe P6. And Khalifa still on battle for the points, actually. He's got Pinsky in front of him. He's around about 3/10 behind as well. And he's going to try and find the best possible move as he goes past the Mirabelle now. And he was almost looking for a move there. He can sense it in him, you can feel it in him. We've got Roberto Mancini not that far behind as well. So it's technically battle for the points. Actually, no, it's not battle for the points, because Swimmy is around about 10 seconds behind, but he is going really fast on those medium tyres, so you never know, he could catch up. Oh, he's already pulled up a second already. That is pretty impressive from the Sauber driver. So last part of sector 3 then. This is going to be make or break between these three battling. Khalifa's got to make the jump, otherwise Roberto might be able to sense the opportunity as well. As he's got, I think, Pinsky is just, so, you know, I think he's going to stay behind for now, I think. Yes, he is, Khalifa. But, oh, and he's going to make a move. Oh, did he hit the wall there? Did he have damage? Oh, I can't really tell if it's lag my end or if it's lag their end. I am not entirely sure about that one. To be honest, I can't even remember. But he's lost a bit of time anyway, and he better can catch up soon as well, I think. Yeah, Khalifa's internet is not the best for me right now, but it might just be my end. It still might be that they're battling hard, and you know, you never know. So it could still happen, but he is still on a charge, so not always lost for Khalifa. I think it might be just my end, I think, but you know. So we're almost halfway into this race, and Khalifa, he's still doing what he can. But let's jump on board to the lead as well. The lead is going very close as well. Dan's found some huge pace on those medium tyres. He's not going to look for a move yet. He's still right behind NWBB. So he's still got some. You know, he's looking good, because to be honest, only one of those two could be top of the championship, because NWBB's got 2 wins. I think Dan's got 1, and they're 10 points apiece. And Coreboy, the other championship rival's in 6. So Dan is currently ahead of NWB in the championship anyway, but 15 points apiece separates that. So I'm looking forward to this championship fight, and it could be anyone's game. And Jack Hawkey was in 4th place after in the championship, but due to his retirement, he's going to drop way down, because obviously Ron Lyne's still in the race. We've got maybe he might not drop down massively, because Jay Carty's retired as well. So I think. Yeah, he would only lose 1 place, I think. So, yeah. So, I think a few of the Red Bull fans probably getting a bit tense right now. It kind of reminds me of Hamilton and Verstappen, where they were similar like this, except Verstappen was on the hards in 2nd, and Lewis was on the mediums in 1st, but Lewis still managed to get those mediums to the end and still won. So could we still see those two fight for quite a long time? You never know. And knowing them, they will probably put on the soft compounder tyres towards the end as well, and that will make them extremely fast. I don't think they'll be putting on the hard compounded tyres at all, I think, those two. Unless they have damage somehow, which I hope they don't, because I would like to see them battle fair and square, I must say. And he did use DRS, but he wasn't that close to make the move. I have seen people in league races in the past go for very ambitious moves around here. To be honest, I don't know how you can do that, because it is very windy and the streets are very narrow. And I think it's much narrower than Baku, I think. And I wonder what people... I know I said this in Baku, but I'll say this again in Monaco. Which track do you guys find easier, harder out of Monaco and Baku? Just let me know. Just let me know. And if you still got a race coming up, either tomorrow or Sunday, are you dreading Monaco? Or you're alright? To be honest, after tonight, driving a Monaco race is exciting, but having default setup on my car would have made my life worse. So I think if you have the right setup around here, you will produce excellent results. And that's why Dan is still able to close up onto MWBB. And Khalifa, he's still on the back of Pinsky as well. So we've got a battle for 8th, battle for 1st as well. Pretty much the same gap as well. So that's what it is. And I think it's going to be tight as Polo Man is going to the pit. And he's got another front wind change, so he's got more damage. I wonder how that's going to, where that's going to drop in the order then for Polo Man. He's down in 11th now, so he hasn't dropped that much. Oh my God! I think that must have been a bit of damage from Swimmy when he was battling Huberto Mancini. And I think Alberto's lost a little bit. Yeah, but he's lost a little bit to Khalifa. He was almost on the back of Khalifa, I think, before so you never know. But we'll see. Yep, he's lost a bit of time. But he's trying to gain, though, for a second. And through the swimming pool section, Khalifa goes. He's really gained on that lap. Oh, he touched again. Hopefully that hasn't caused any damage to Pinsky's front wing or any... Or will they have to pit again? Pinsky's got a 3-second time penalty. Yep, they're both having to come in then. So, yep, that might have costed them. But I don't know. That might be investigated. I'm not entirely sure. But we've got Dan still 4/10. Oh, Swimmy's out. Swimmy is out of the race. But look at this. IXE Fun and Pete are still going at it. Believe it or not, even if it's battle for 13th, it is still pretty impressive. And oh, we're getting a rev glitch from Pete as well, so I won't be following that. Oh, I think it was the same corner as Khalifa binned it, but Khalifa was lucky. Oh, they almost touched wheels a little bit there. Oh my God. As I think Pete is still right behind. I know it's actually Abassi and Pete, not IXE Fun and Pete. To be honest, I'm getting confused. As Pete's going to try and go around the inside. Can he make it work? No, he can't. Oh! He spinned it a little bit there. He's going to try and look for another move. I always get cautious around this track. There's people in this tier that want to be a bit too ambitious. And that's Pete slowing down because he's letting people through, I think. And he's probably going to dive it in. I think he's let people through because he doesn't want to cause any issues. There's literally a traffic jam. Oh my, no, oh my God. That instant just there with the Renault and the Ferrari, that could have ended up much worse. And you can see Pete's end plate just lost as well. So that's very unfortunate. So again, that will have to be another pit stop. Oh my word. Abassi's gone. Abassi's out. Oh no. Right. Is it going to be a safety car? No, there isn't. Game, what are you doing? Why is there not a safety car? I swear there's only a safety car in this game when there's like debris, not when there's a car in the way. I think there was a few times this race where to be honest, the safety car should have been brought in, but it hasn't. So I am quite shocked about that one. But anyway, that is what happened anyway in life. And we've got Khalifa as well. Khalifa's made his way past Pinky. So even though they made a stop, they're still managing to get back where they were before. So I think that was probably down to people's misfortunes. Cowboy's gone for the soft. Now that's a gamble. But he thinks that the soft compound of tyres is going to make it to the end of this Grand Prix. You never know. We have seen surprises before. We've seen people make those. Well, we did see it in ILRPC as well, where some few drivers made the gambles go on the softs this early on to make it to the end, but they still made it to the end and had really good pace. So, but what helped, I think there was a virtual safety. Actually, it might have been a virtual. Actually, there was either a virtual safety car or safety car that helped them anyway. But I don't know. But I'm not sure if Cowboy will have to pit again. If you were in Cowboy's situation, what would you do? Would you go out for another stop? It might have been due to damage anyway, and he was forced to go onto the soft compounded tyres, so he could gain some time. But he's about 3.8 seconds behind Casper, his teammate, so I wonder if they're playing the team game in a way. I won't be surprised if they're playing the team game. We shall see anyway. So, meanwhile, your race leader, NWBB and Dan, they've still been following each other the whole race so far, even when they've gone to the pits. They even pitted together. That's just insane. And they still managed to go close together. Driver of the day, there's definitely got to be those two. There's only been slight mistakes from both of these drivers, but they still managed to get together, and we got another retirement, and that is IXC Fun in the Renault. So that is that loss. Dan has got to be sure they can make the pass that he so desperately wants to. I just wonder if he's going to do it. I thought there was someone behind him. I thought that was Milos, but he's 50 seconds down the road. But it's a lapped car, so I guess they had to try and get past the lapped car as well. So here goes. So here goes Dan. IXC Fun has left the session. We just have to wait and see what happens here. Oh, this is very tight. He's 1/10. He's 1/10 separate between them now, but now he's dropped down to 4/10. I think there are certain corners that Dan does gain on MWBB. Oh no, Casper's out. Casper's out the race. Let's go. I want to see if I can go on board with anyone. It might be through the tunnel section. I don't know. And we got a yellow flag. Oh. How's he bin it there? How on earth did he bin it there? That is a very weird place to bin. Unless he did hit the wall and then went to that area. I'm not entirely sure. But if he didn't hit the wall, that would have been a weird place to bin it. But anyway, that's his race done. Now we're down to 11 drivers. I don't think anyone has disconnected, so only one person out in the finishes today won't score any points unless we have someone DNF. Hopefully no one else DNF, please. Well, we haven't beaten the ILR8 records or any of the record in Baku either, because we lost 9, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 drivers. Actually, no. they can get points if they finish. So Khalifa could get his first point. I'm just seeing anyone that's still running. I wonder if they can get points. Pete, potentially. Who else hasn't got a point? IXE fan, but he's out. Collins is not even racing. So, yes, Khalifa could get his first point of the season, which will be good for him. But this battle for the lead is still intense. But let's just jump and find out what's happening with the rest of the field. Because Milos is in P3. One line is in P4, right behind as well. So I wonder if one line is going to catch up to him. He needs to. I'm literally going to go and check the lap data, and no, I think he lost the second lap. I think he loses. Actually, no, he lost the second that sector. So I don't think he's going to catch up, but he's soon going to be within DRS range. So is he going to be the DRS? Yep, he's under DRS range now. So he's gained time in that third sector then. He lost time in the second, but he's gained so much time in the third. Just like a Lewis Hamilton's done, eh? But unfortunately, he's not going to have a chance as well. So we've got a battle for the lead and a battle for the podium. And yeah, Dan's almost certain. I think the top two are going to get the podiums. But it's going to be the order as well. Cool. Boy's got a 3-second time penalty. I will check the penalties, but I just don't want to lose sight of these battles, to be honest. So Dragon Dices find Baku hard. Yes, I agree with that. I find Baku much more tricky than Monaco. I don't know why. I tend to make more mistakes in Baku than Monaco. And some people might disagree with me, but, you know, I used to make more mistakes in Monaco than Baku. But the last few days, I've been sweating Monaco, and I'm getting better at it, mainly due to the setup. So, yeah, I was asking a question earlier on. Do people prefer do people find Baku harder or Monaco harder? So, still good to get your views in. Now, we've got 9 laps to go. NWBB still leads by 5 tenths. This battle could go way up to the wire. Their hearts must be racing a million miles a minute. I mean, insane. Absolutely insane. You know, how they're still able to catch each other is unreal. NWBB is not pulling away, and Dan's still catching up. But NWBB is pulling up some fantastic defensiveness. You know, he's trying to break away the slipstream, which he has. Oh, that was almost a trip to the wall for Dan. If that was a trip to the wall for Dan, that would have cost us so much time, but we will see. I think Dan doesn't want to go try a move that he can't do. He just want to I think he wants to play it safe and try it in the most common opportunities. Or is he saving? Or is he saving for the final lap? He might be saving for the final lap, you never know. Because he's on, let's just see how much ERS they're on. So Dad's on 81. Oh, they're even on ERS. What? Oh my God, they are even on pace today. Because they're saving so much ERS. Like, they're pretty much on the same level playing field. This is just crazy. I mean, props to these two. I know I keep saying this whole race, but anyway, we've got a battle for ninth as well, brewing. So between Roberto and Pete as well, Knighton. And I'm just going to watch to see if the battle changes between Dan and NWBB. Because if that happens, I'll jump to that battle. But we'll just see what happens. I'll just jump whichever battle is seem the closest. So we can see Ronline and Milos fighting as well. This is great battling. To be honest, it's a shame we haven't had as many finishers. But it is Monaco, and it's one of the hardest races on this game. So it is to be expected, but I thought a lot more people would finish tonight. But the ones who are finishing so far, even if some people have gone to change their front wing, they are still going, and they are putting up a good show for us. So this is what I think Roberto's about 3 attempts. Even if Pete or Roberto has got any penalties, I don't think it's going to make much difference. And Roberto's on soft tyres as well, so Roberto's going to have a chance to go for the fastest lap. He's going to try and make a move now into the tunnel. First move I've seen for the tunnel section in a while as Pete goes off the circuit. I think he has a corner cut there. Might there be a legal overtake? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, Roberto's hit the wall. And I think Pete has let Roberto through. Roberto's got a 3-second time penalty. So will Roberto have to dive into the pits? Oh, he almost hit Pete again. Oh, no. So that's another trip to the pits for Roberto. How many stops does that leave him then? 3. Jeez. I think that's the most people have made. I think Pete has done 3 stops as well. So the only people that have done 1 stop are the top 4. How are they getting those mediums to the end? This is impossible. Well, technically they can, because if you look at it, if you look at the gap to leader, it is a pit stop, pretty much almost a pit stop. So you need to get a little bit more time. I don't know if they're going to pit again. I did say someone could try the soft to medium, but it will be a massive, massive gamble if they've done that. But these two are nailing if that happens. So let me go back to interval and tie for a minute there. 22 laps, 23. I think 26, 27 is how long they last. So it can go to the end. I pray to God we don't get any punches from these two. Yeah, Monaco full downforce much easier. Yeah, I agree with that, Dragon Dice. Let me check penalties in a second, but I don't want to, as Ronline is really close to Milos again. Wow, Ronline's found some time there in those last 3 laps. This will get insane. Dan's found some more time as well. So, sorry about this. I know you guys want me to check penalties, but unfortunately, this will have to wait, sadly, because we've got a battle on our hands with the leader. Can Dan get a jump? He's on hot lap mode. He means business here. Is he going to make the jump into turn 1? MWBB covers off the inside line. And he does that very well, actually. But look at Dan. He's 1/10 behind. He's not going to give up without a fight. He says, I'm going to have that first place, and you're going to have that second place. But he's not going to try yet. This is great stuff. Nice try for a move from Dan. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. I'm going to see if Ronline's going to have the same chance. I think he's a little bit too further back to do that. So let's jump back to the lead again. We are watching 4 attempts. Dan's closer. He's getting closer. I'm just watching to see which corners he's gaining absolute speed. Now, oh, my controller disconnected there. What happened there? Hold on a second. There we go. Hopefully I haven't missed much. No, I haven't. That's all right. But anyway, Roberto has set the fastest lap. And is Dan going to have a chance? Nope, he's not. Let's jump on the podium battle then again to see if they can make the jump as well. So going through to 18 and 19 at Anthony Knox corner. And is he going to go through turn 1 past Sandoval? No. One line stay there behind Milos. He's got a few more laps to do it. Luckily, 4th place is pretty much his anyway. Unless these guys don't get a puncher. He is gaining and gaining this every time. 4 attempts, that is. He's still on the DRS range, so it is possible. It is possible. I think Dan's saving. Dan must be saving at the moment. I think what he's doing is Dan is possibly going to try and make a move on the last lap or the lap before, so when WBB doesn't have enough room to respond. Which is what I would do if I was in Dan's situation, which is what he's doing anyway. So let us know in chat for your thoughts on driver of the day. Who has been your standout performance so far? And props to, by the way, props to guys who have. Oh, my controller's disconnected again. And by the way, props to all the ILR5 drivers who are still on the track and still racing and still finishing. Because to make it and finish in Monaco is an achievement in itself. So for those of you that are still out there, GG. The ones that are still out there, GG. Dan's going to make a run for it. No, he's not. He bumps it down again. Will we see the breakthrough from Dan that we desperately need? He's got to make this opportunity last. He's got to, technically, he's got 2 more chances. So I'm just going to see, actually, after we get past Sandoval, I'm going to see penalty situation from the guys that are battling. But let's see. Dan, nope, he's got DRS, but actually no, I won't go look at Sandoval because he's going to try and make a move now. So he's being more ambitious now, which is good to see, but he decides to stay put at the moment. Now let me check penalties quickly. Race director. Does NWBB have any penalties? No. Dan, does he have any penalties? Nope. Milos? Nope. And Ronline? Nope. So all 4 of these guys are fighting for position. So, penalty free. And the current fastest lap so far is Huberto still with a 1:11. And the only person that can do it is Khalifa. Callboy wants that fastest lap point. And he's like, oh, I've got nothing else left to lose. I may as well try for fastest lap as well. And that's what he's doing. So he's going to go and pit for a fresh set of softs, I think. But there we go. Final lap. This is make or break. I know I've said this so many times this stream, and I know a few of you guys are just watching this. Hello, welcome. You're just joined at the right time. No, but I don't think Dan's going to make the move at some point. I don't know. He's going to wait for the last possible moment, but will it be too little too late? Oh no, Callboy. He's got a 5-second penalty, but is that gonna hinder him in the long run? We shall see. Dan's now 4 tenths. This is nail biting. My heart is racing. I'm not even racing. If that makes sense. It's just like watching Lewis and Max battling like this. It's great to see, especially because this race is in tribute to Hubert, and it's a fitting tribute. Oh, Dan was going to make a move there, but decided I don't think he's going to make it sit there. And that is his final chance. I don't think he's going to do it, sadly. So, looks like the order's going to say the same, unless... Oh, he touched a little bit. I think it might be too little too late there. He might have been too aggressive, but we'll see. Final corner. And, no, Dan's not going to do it. It's NWBB. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was the most... I thought NWBB was going to win it. How close was that? Did NWBB have a puncher? Because he slowed down a bit there, and Dan won. So Dan has taken the win at the last second, and he hasn't even led a lap. Milos comes across the line. He takes the final podium spot. Coleman takes 5th. Khalifa takes his first point of the season. So well done to him. He takes P6, a great result for him. Unfortunately, he doesn't get fastest lap. That glory still goes to Huberto Mancini. So we're waiting for the last person to cross the line, and that is Pete in 9th place. Wow, that was the most intense finish I've ever seen. Wow, okay. I want to see that gap. I'm sorry. Holy moly. How close was that ending? Now, I think, to be honest, driver of the day's got to be between, I think it's joint between Dan and NWBB. They've both done amazing. So I think Dan's going to take the lead in the championship because he's won. Oh no, Abbasi had no fuel. Was that what it is? Oh no. So Dan had enough fuel, and that, oh no, what? No, I want to see the gap, please. No. Oh, there we go. 9. Yeah, it would have been closer if NWBB didn't run out of fuel there. So that's 9/10. But Dan takes the win. NWBB 2nd. We have Milos 3rd. Ronline 4th. Coleman 5th. Khalifa 6th. Callboy 7th. Pinsky 8th. Pete 9th. And Huberto 10th. And your non-finishers are Casper, IXC Fun, Abbasi, Swimmy, Jay Carty, Jack Corky, Cam K, Zach, and S-Boy. So those are your standings. I will find out from NWBB if it was running out of fuel, but I don't know. So that has been ILR5 this week for the Monaco Grand Prix. And that was intense, but that was a very good last couple of laps. Pretty much the last good 10 to 15 laps for the top 2 anyway. And also Milos and Online did a very good job as well. So props to them. But anyway, next week we are in Canada, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Canada's a nice track. I love Canada. Some great battles, I think, there. Canada's tricky, but it's fun to race in and fun to commentate on as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully we'll have a full grid next week. Hopefully we'll have more finishes next week as well. I think a lot more people like Canada, but a lot of people have got to avoid... wait. So Nathan won on everyone else's screen except mine. Okay, that's strange. That is strange, but hey ho. But the Wall of Champions in Canada is very hard, I agree. But anyway, make sure you join us same time next week at 8 o'clock for ILR5 in Canada. If you want some more Monaco action, we've got Xbox tiers at 7:30 on Twitch and YouTube. If you want to find out where they are, in which tiers, look on the ILR Twitter for more information. And also we have ILR 1, 2 and 3 PS4 on Sunday. So I've been Jess Games 95. I hope you all had a very good evening. No podium interviews, I'm afraid, because my headset for my PS4 has died. So literally the jack to the headset is gone bust. So I'm going to get a new one tomorrow after work, and that will have to come through my money, which is a shame really. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to hear me commentating again, I will be commentating ILR3 Xbox tomorrow. But anyway, have a good evening everybody, and we will see you soon for more Inside Line Racing action. Good night.